All right, so here's why you should start creating content, because someone out there needs the information that you've learned along the way. No matter what it is, everyone has some value to give. Whether you are an incel and you've learned what it's like to feel the pain of being an incel and overcoming that, whether it's being a content creator and everything that you've learned around along the way, whether it's fitness, you were overweight and you learned how to overcome that. Understand that it's free to post. You should be using social media to post what you've learned so that other people can get some value from it as well. You can't be selfish, and you most importantly can't be afraid of what other people think of you, because caring about what other people think of you is the most selfish thing you can do, because not only is it stopping other people from getting the value that they need, not that they want, but that they need in their life, it is stopping you from growing, because caring about the opinions of others is never going to get you anywhere in life. Do those people pay your bills? Do those people wake up and actually care about you? If you died today, would they go to your funeral? No. Those people do not give a fuck about you. So why would you care about them? Why would you care about what they have to say about you or any of their opinions? So post that content. Start today. Start up a channel. It's free. It doesn't matter if you're starting somewhere where you don't feel like you're exactly where you want to be. That's perfect, because you should be documenting your journey so that once you are where you want to be, people can actually look back and see a relatable story. Because if you're all the way at the top and people never got to see the come up, people never got to see the story along the way, then guess what? They're not going to be able to relate to you. But if they see you every single day show up and post, and they can relate to you, they can feel like you're someone that almost has the same story as them, right? Like, for example, my channel is about male self-improvement, and the reason why guys follow me is because I tell my journey. I tell everything that I've been through. I tell how at one point in my life I didn't have the confidence that I have today, and I learned how to overcome all of those adversity, all that adversity in my life that was holding me back. And I just talk about my story and teach guys how I overcame that, how I became as confident as I am today. I teach guys how I went from quitting all the Percocets and all the drugs every single day to not doing them anymore. I've just told you guys my journey, and I will continue to do so. And that's what you guys need to do as well. That's what you guys need to understand, is that creating content, posting online, it's not about, oh, everything has to be perfect. No, if you have a story, tell it. Doesn't matter where you're at. Just tell it. Just make the fucking content. Because guess what? Nobody is going to ever hear your story if you don't open up your mouth and start, whoa, pause. If you don't speak about it, you got to start speaking about it. You got to get on camera. You got to be comfortable with speaking. And you're going to fucking suck at first, and that's okay. That's fine. Listen, I sucked when, once again, pause, I was terrible when I began YouTube. If you go look at my first video, it fucking sucks. I have my voice really low. And in this video, the reason why my voice might be a little lower is because I have a fucking terrible fucking headache, and it's been banging. It won't go away, but it's okay. I gave you guys my word, and that's one thing about posting content. If you give people your word and you tell them you're going to post every day, post every fucking day. Fuck your feelings. Doesn't matter how you feel. My feelings are out of the equation. Some days I'm tired. Some days I have a headache. Doesn't matter. I already told you guys I'll post every day. So here I am. So today's video, like I said, is about posting online, because no one's going to hear your story unless you get on camera. You're going to suck at first. It's okay. And that's how you learn. That's how you overcome those moments where you might not really know what you're doing. Because even now, to this day, I still have more growth to do as well. There's still more growth to be done. excuse me, I only have about 1,000 and something subscribers, and the journey's not over. I must continue, and there's things that I can improve on. Of course, it also has to do with the algorithm and catching on to the algorithm and having other people actually start to learn about you. But there's also room for improvement. But if you never start, then you can never improve. You can never improve on something that you never start. So being afraid of starting something because you're afraid you might not be good enough, let me tell you something. If you absolutely suck at talking on camera, then nobody's going to listen to you. So why does it even matter? You're not going to get any views. If you suck, you're not going to get any views. So why not start? Why not post the content? Continue every single day to post content and get better. After you do it for a year, I promise you, you'll look back and you will be better. I promise you. Like, there was a point where I looked back at my first video and I've realized that I've made progress, and it wasn't nothing more than the fact that I posted every single day, and every single video I would look back and say, what can I improve? Okay, I said a little filler word here. Let me make sure I consciously think about that the next video and take that out. Okay, what's the next thing that I can improve? Okay, let me make sure I project my voice a little more. Okay, what can I improve? Maybe I was speaking too slow. You see what I mean? Like, you post every single day, and every single day you figure out, what can I do better? What can I improve? And over time, it just compounds. And not only does it help you at creating content, it just helps you in life. Becoming a better speaker helps you in every area of your life. Becoming a better speaker paired with not giving a fuck about what people think will really change your life. So I hope this video inspires you to pick up that camera and start today. I'm not saying to pick up a camera and start speaking bullshit like some guys will try to teach confidence when they have no fucking confidence. If you have no confidence, don't try to teach confidence. If you have no discipline, don't try to teach discipline. But if you want to get into that, then you can say, I'm unconfident, and here's how I plan to get confident. See, that's more relatable, because people can see through that bullshit. When you're unconfident and you're trying to make videos about how to be confident, but you're fucking afraid to go approach women, that's not relatable, because people see and they're like, motherfucker, you're in the same boat as me. You look as unconfident as can be. So if you're unconfident, don't be afraid to say where you're at, because there's someone out there who's in the same position as you. There's someone out there who is unconfident, and they're going to be interested. They're going to be like, oh shit, this is how he plans to get confident. Let me follow along and see his journey. Or I'm fat. Here's how I'm going to become disciplined, and they're going to follow along the journey. And then once you do get to that point where you want to be, they're going to look back, and all the people who were where you were at one point are going to feel inspired and motivated by that. All right, guys. So pick up the camera, start talking, and start sharing your story. All right, guys. Peace out.